Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is another live watch along, and we've got Iga Swiatek versus Emma Raducanu, and it's going to be a very exciting match. It's one of the first matches of the day. We have Alex Michelsen also on court. We've got Jabeur versus Navarro on one of the other courts as well. We'll be keeping a close eye on that one. That's an exciting matchup as well. We've got Iga Swiatek, the multiple Grand Slam champion, looking to progress to her first final, would be potentially win her first ever Australian Open final. Now, Raducanu is her first ever third round at the Australian Open. Swiatek is a heavy favourite, I think, on paper, but Raducanu has been playing some good tennis. Oh, oh, she's not happy about something. Match hasn't even started yet. Oh. Swiatek is talking, I think, about the towels, saying that it's not my fault if they're slow getting the towels about the pool kids. She's like, every time I get a code violation, she's not. She's already preempting a potential code violation for being slow, which is quite funny. Raducanu, on the other hand, of course, yeah. I mean, look, as I said, she's not the favorite, but she's been playing some good tennis and won the US Open in 2021. Had been there in a surprising run as a wild card. Now and here, she's really just looking to play freely, I think, and swing and see how close she can get to Swiatek. I think this is going to be a type of match where she can play with no pressure and just go into it and enjoy herself and see how she gets on. Second serve into the backhand and Raducanu deep down the middle on the backhand side. Swiatek goes down the middle with the forehand, and then the forehand from Raducanu goes long. Apologies for that. My toddler son woke up and I had to go and just calm him down. Probably had a bad dream or something. But yeah, all good otherwise. Radicon, like she was really fighting in her service game and managed to go over the line, which is a positive sign. Second serve, Radiconi way inside the baseline for that backhand return, but then has to retreat as Swiatek hammers her from the baseline. Very loopy, sliced forehand from Radiconi on the stretch after a good backhand on the line from Swiatek, and she goes back into that corner with the backhand for a clean winner. Yeah, that's one thing about Iga is that if you let her come onto you from the baseline, let her be aggressive, it's going to be very difficult, especially for someone like Raducanu, who's, she's not a terrible defender. We saw her defend really well against Anisimova, but Swiatek is a different animal. And I think Raducanu needs to be aggressive against Swiatek and try and take the ball early, rush Iga, especially on the forehand side. On quicker courts, a forehand can break down at times. So you don't really want to be defending against Iga if you're Emma, in my opinion. Dutchy, hey, how you doing? 40-15, Swiatek. Serve down the tee into the backhand of Raducanu. Short return. Backhand in the middle, though. Raducanu could pick her off. Ooh, almost does, but just misses the mark. Drags it wide. It was a pretty, I would say, average approach shot from Iga Swiatek. And she's not the best of the net. Raducanu could have found the angle with the forehand. I actually think she could have gone down the line instead. The one thing about approaching down the middle of the court, though, is that you don't really give your opponent much angle to work with. So the forehand cross that she had to find as a shorter angle, really, she needs to try and go for. It does open up options in terms of either side, but in terms of the actual angles, it's hard to hit those angles. You have to generate more spin, generate more racket head speed to get that angle. Average rally hit point so far. Swiatek essentially hugging the baseline just over that, I'll say 0.1 meters behind the baseline. Raducanu around 1 meter behind the baseline. And so the ball kidney takes out Raducanu, throws the ball to Emma, and she wasn't expecting it to go and duck. Kind of weaves out the way like a boxer and catches it at the same time. That's hilarious. Took it in a stride, though, to be fair. Okay, 1-2 Raducanu wearing what could easily be a Wimbledon outfit, all white. I know Badosa's been wearing that too. Great return from Swiatek on the forehand side, right on the toes of Raducanu. She digs it out, but the +1 shot from Raducanu too short. Swiatek goes big with the forehand on the line. Love 15. Two huge forehands to start off the return game for Iga. Raducanu straight away under pressure. Serve clips the net cord and goes long. Jerome Hafizan, what do you feel like Emma's key to success in this one? I think it's going to be a really tough ask, but she needs to be aggressive. I was saying it earlier. She needs to take the ball early. That's her biggest asset as a player. Go line early, be brave. Backhand to backhand here. Raducanu into the backhand of Swiatek goes line. Forehand on the line from Emma. Backhand cross from Iga. It's a slice that's very short from Raducanu. Sits up. Iga puts it away. I mean, it's too hot to handle, I think, for Raducanu in that rally. And hence she gets the short ball. And Iga, I mean, she's going to put that away in her sleep. It's a loopy slice mid-court. No issues for someone of Swiatek's pedigree. Yeah, so I think for Emma, she, as I said, she needs to take the ball early, but she needs to be aggressive. I think from the baseline, go line first, be the one dictating the points. But it's easier said than done because Iga's one, not only such a good offensive player, but she's so good defensively. She moves so well. So it's difficult to get her out of position. Russia, I think Radicon needs to kind of go big into the forehand as Swiatek again attacks the second serve. Radicon not being able to do enough on serve here. And Swiatek goes big down the line with the backhand winner. Love 43 breakpoint opportunities here. The other thing she's going to have to do is make a lot of first serves and also take her chances on Swiatek's serve because Swiatek's serve is not the strongest and she'll get opportunities, especially on the second serve. Raducanu's serve is not the strongest either. So she might get broken like now. She's going to have to break back herself at least once or twice in a set potentially to take a set as the forehand from Swiatek is shanked long as a good backhand down the line from Raducanu. Pretty brave for the +1 shot. 15-40, one breakpoint save. Can she save two more? So I went forehand of Swiatek, forehand down the middle from Raducanu, good depth. Steps into short ball from Swiatek, comes to the net. Backhand is not put away, straight to Swiatek. Oh no, Raducanu picks the wrong side. She takes a drive volley, hit it pretty clean, but needs to go down the line. She goes safe, you'd say, cross court as she pedals backwards. It's straight to Swiatek. Great anticipation from the former world number one. And she finds a beautiful angle cross court with the backhand to pass Raducanu and get the early break. 3-1, Swiatek. Can you guys hear me okay as well? Just let me know if you cannot. Hopefully you can. 3-1, Swiatek looking to consolidate the break. It'll be interesting to see actually how Raducanu responds now. Does she tighten up? Hopefully she doesn't. I mean, she's going to lose in this match. She's not expected to win. So I think the key for her is to play loose and free and just go out there with no pressure really on her shoulders and see what she can do. But Swiatek has come out and not made many mistakes. She's been pretty flawless so far. Serving to the backhand of Raducanu and just drags it wide. So 30 love. It's okay here. Yes, sound is good. Fantastic. Cool, cool, cool. Amazing. Okay, 30 love Swiatek. Served on the teeth, the backhand of Raducanu. Forehand on the line for Swiatek. Great depth. Steps in Swiatek, goes backhand cross behind Raducanu. What's very interesting is that Swiatek is taking the ball early. That's not something that you see very often from her, especially in the past. And I wonder whether it's something that Wim Fissette has managed to install in her on hard court, especially, and probably said to her, "Look, you take the ball really well on the rise, or you take it really well out of the air. So why not take the ball a bit earlier? In the rallies, rush your opponent with your weight of shot, with your speed, and that's exactly what she's done in this point, taking it again on the swing volley with the forehand side, gets the error from Raducanu, breaks, and then consolidates that break. So 4-1 Swiatek, she's running away with the set. Can Raducanu stop the rock? And actually, pardon me, she actually let it bounce Swiatek, then took on the forehand. But she is arguably, I think she's the best player to take the ball shoulder height on tour in terms of being able to just hit the most effective shots on the forehand or backhand side. High bouncing balls, I feel like she's so comfortable on them, and that's not something that a lot of players are comfortable on. They might be able to hit a shot off it, and it's relatively solid, but I feel like she can hit offensive shots, at shoulder height, which is not normal for a players. They tend to struggle with that. She generates a lot of topspin that helps as well. I just think her feet are so good, so she manages to get into the right position so easily. So 1-4 here. Raducanu serving to try and close the gap. And the set serve into the body of Świątek forehand. Decently struck. Raducanu had the chance though to go with the forehand down the line. She nets it. Came on quite nicely for Emma. It looks like her dad is in the box and he is looking depressed. Come on, Dad. Smile a bit. I mean, she's losing for one the set, but I don't know. I feel like parents in the box is always a hot topic. I have no idea about her relationship with her dad. But yeah, he's not looking the happiest. Forehand down the line from Raducanu is massive. That is more like it. More like it. So out wide is the backhand and goes forehand cross Raducanu. Then goes big with the forehand down the line. Lashed onto that beautifully. Even someone as quick as Świątek can't get to that. Really good forehand. She's going to have to be brave like that all match if she wants to have a chance. So that widens the forehand of Świątek, and that's the forehand Iga, so 30-15. Also, an interesting tactic is to go into the forehand of Świątek on return, and I think that is what Raducanu was doing on her serve and has been doing is going to the forehand predominantly because you could argue that Świątek's backhand return is actually better. She goes out wide as the backhand. This time, forehand in the middle, forehand cross from Świątek, forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Świątek, too good. Wow. I mean, just if Raducanu's ball is just a little bit short, Świątek just latches onto it and goes line, and it's a winner. I mean, just picks up the length so quickly. Really impressive. That's you here. So at one, it's the forehand. Oh, Świątek, good depth. Backhand from Emma. I mean, she did enough. She dug it out, decent depth. And Świątek tries to take it early. Doesn't do enough for the backhand. So 40-30. She finds the net instead of the court. Some game point here for Raducanu. Okay, I mean, 4-2. She needs to make some inroads on the Iga serve. She hasn't done so far. That's going to be the key in the next game if she can get through this one, which was going to be a bit trickier now because the second serve coming up. Second serve from Raducanu into the backhand of Iga, backhand cross, backhand into the net from Raducanu. Right, okay. We spoke too soon. We were talking about 4-2 and oh yeah, maybe Emma can make some inroads into Iga's serve, but she nets the backhand +1 shot. So instead, it is juice. Oh, serve into the net from Raducanu. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the forehand of Iga. Forehand on the line from Raducanu. Backhand cross from Iga. Backhand into the net from Raducanu. 4-1. Świątek and now advantage on Raducanu's serve to go 5-1. And it would mean that she would serve for the set, potentially breadstick Raducanu. Jerome says Świątek seems to have this this blend of high margin with her spin and yet still great power and pace. Exactly. Yeah, no, that's very well said. She's got great weight of shot. She does generally play high percentage tennis. And when she hits winners, it's normally from inside the court or in positions where she set herself very quickly or early, and she doesn't tend to hit really high risk shots. Oh, what a return from Swiatek. Wow, second serve from Raducanu, and the backhand from Swiatek is so deep. Raducanu just struggles to dig it out, finds the net 5-1, the double break, and it's looking like one-way traffic here. What can Raducanu do? Find out. See what's going on in the other court. So Mikkelson's taken the first set of Hatchanov, but he's a breakdown the second set. 3-1 to Hatchanov there. Navarro Jabert's 5-4. We might have to tune into that if this match ends early. As Raducanu nets the backhand in the exchange from the baseline. 15 love, Swiatek. Yeah, I'm hoping Jabeur gets through that match against Navarro, but Navarro's a tough cookie. Very well spoken as all I spoke to her at Wimbledon, Navarro. Yeah, I think she's going to be around the top 10 for a while, I think. She's very driven, plays a lot of tournaments. Oh, double fault for Swiatek. Is that the first one of the day? I think it might be. Quick look. Yeah, yes, first one of the day. Just the one for Raducanu as well so far, which is good. Always good to see. We don't want to see many double faults from either player. Can tend to ruin a match if there's too many, that's for sure. Especially on big moments and big points. Great to see Draper's conditioning showing, bearing fruit, I think is what you're trying to say, with what he has overcome so far. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Kudos to his team, especially his. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Second serve points won. 64% Swiatek. Raducanu hasn't won a single second serve point yet. She hasn't won a single second serve point yet. I mean, that is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Yazda from Swiatek. I love that. Beautiful serve down the tee from Swiatek. Great slice serve. Paints the outside of the line. 40-15, 2 set points. It's been a very impressive set of tennis so far from Iga Swiatek. Barely any mistakes. I don't remember many errors. I could probably count them on one hand. We'll see after this game what the stats are saying, but she's looked extremely solid. Kick 7 to the backhand of Raducanu. She nets the backhand. I mean, Raducanu falling off towards the end of that set. She's looking a little bit. Yeah, she's not looking great. I'm going to be honest. 32 minutes that set, and there were some longish games, especially that second game on Raducanu's serve. I mean, first serve percentage 67% Swiatek, 52% Raducanu. First serve points won is difference. 92% for Swiatek, 58% for Raducanu. Interestingly, though, this stat is saying 27% is second serve points won for Raducanu, 83% for Iga, but then they just showed a stat saying that 0%. So which one is it? I mean, 3 winners for Raducanu, but 11 unforced errors. 10 winners for Iga, 6 unforced errors. So yeah, I could almost count it on one hand, just if I had an extra finger. Her errors, that is. So yeah, an impressive set of tennis from Iga, and she just hasn't really let Emma get into the points and dictate early. There's been a few very small glimpses, hence the 3 winners from Emma when she's been able to jump on the front foot and hit a winner or go big from the baseline and dictate. And the problem is that Raducanu defending against Nissimova is a really good player, but she's not the same quality at the moment anyway as someone like Swiatek. And Swiatek just moves so well that the issue is you can defend really well against some of the other players, and you can potentially get away with it, and you can get some errors. You defend against Swiatek, and she's going to win 95% of those points. When she's on the front foot, she's not just a good front runner when it comes to the scoreboard. She's a good front runner when it comes to momentum generally in rallies, in games as well. She is just the epitome of clinical. But yeah, on Draper and his conditioning, kudos to his team. But I mean, it's going to be a shame, I think, versus Alcaraz. I don't think his body's going to hold up. I mean, will it hold up versus Alcaraz? I'm not sure. Oh, interesting. Again, to an exchange from the baseline. Raducanu goes backhand cross. The backhand from Schrontek looked like he was in, but the call is out. Raducanu's serve looks very elegant, but I mean, I guess she's not the 6'1" frame that Rabakina is. Looks like she should get some pop. I mean, she's more of a spot server, is Raducanu. Hasn't made enough first serves, 52% I think it was, of first serves in. For the first set, needs to get that number up, and that's a big double fault from Raducanu. Tries to change up the second serve placement and go big into the forehand. Lands quite a big double. I mean, I think she's feeling the pressure because on the second serve points, she hasn't won, many points. I think they said 27%, but potentially none actually as well. You can check that, verify that in a second. Forehand clips the net cord from Raducanu down the line, then goes forehand into out, backhand down the middle from Świątek, forehand in the middle from Raducanu, forehand down the line from Iga, backhand cross from Raducanu, drags it wide, 15-30. Raducanu had an opportunity there in the rally to do a little bit more than she did. I think she'll be disappointed not to do better there. Yeah, so she did. She did. She won 3 points out of 11 on second serve. That's still very, very low. So 15-30 here. Raducanu looking to nudge it in front in this set. Serving first, but Świątek's looking to break here at 15-30. Great forehand cross from Raducanu. Great defense from Iga. Great depth on that defensive forehand. Now backhand on the line from Iga. She transitioned to attack. What a point from her. Unbelievable. See, this is the issue. Raducanu is on the front foot in that point, and Świątek turns the tables. Really good defensive forehand to get to neutral, and then Raducanu's on the back foot. She slices cross court. Raducanu just does not. I don't know. I think she does pretty well on the slice, to be fair, but Iga's just so good on that backhand. She picks off slices so well, and the backhand on the line kills you. Helena says Iga wins. Yeah, I mean, it's looking very likely at the moment. Jerome, sharp top spin from Iga. Yeah, so 2 break points here. Second serve. I mean, looking like one-way traffic. Forehand in the middle from Świątek. Massive forehands here from Raducanu. That's what we're talking about. Looks at our box and say, come on, why can't I get it every single point? Oh, man. 2 big forehands. Sure, they didn't do enough with the return. It was short. The backhand cross actually from Raducanu to start off with was really good. And then there's a forehand into out into the same corner from Raducanu. Very clever play from the Brits. She needs more points like that. One break point save. Can she save another? Side on the tee's a good one. Steps in, gets a short ball, goes flying into out. Slice from Iga. Oh, dry volley from Raducanu. Goes into that backhand corner again behind Świątek. She does save the 2 break points. One thing that I have to say about Raducanu is that for Raducanu especially, is actually that her volleying and her swing volleys are very solid. Interesting return speeds for Raducanu and Świątek. Świątek a good 20 kilometers faster on the first and second serve Great serve down the tee from Raducanu, paints the outside of the line there from the Jew side. Really good serve, unreturnable. So game point Raducanu. She's fought really hard in this game. If she holds here, should give her a boost. You'd hope and expect. Serve into the net from Raducanu. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Iga. Decent depth. The forehand from Raducanu finds the net. I think the speed. She is feeling rushed, and I think the stat shows that. Iga is returning with a lot of pace. She's really latching onto those returns, or latching onto those serves even, and generating some serious pace on her returns. Raducanu just looks a little bit late on those +1 shots at times. So into the backhand of Iga, decent depth. Forehand of the line. Oh, I think Raducanu gets away with that because the forehand from Raducanu wasn't particularly deep, didn't have much width. Actually set up a pretty makeable forehand for Swiatek down the line, which in the first set she was making for fun. She does net that one though, so advantage Raducanu. Use that first serve. She does find it. Forehand though is very good. Oh, just creeps over the net. That backhand from Raducanu. Backhand to backhand now. Forehand into out from Raducanu. Backhand cross from Iga. What depth! Right into the corner. Oh, Raducanu did well there. I just wasn't able to get the pass to the backhand side. And when I say she did well to anticipate Swiatek coming forward. Swiatek going into out with a forehand approach. And Raducanu read that. Clean strike on the backhand, but clips the top of the net. So back to juice. So about wide is missed from Raducanu. Second serve. Second serve is the forehand of Iga. Backhand in the middle from Emma. Backhand to backhand now. Massive backhand from Raducanu. Great angle. Steps in. Drive volley. Goes behind. Swiatek. Really good from Raducanu. That was very good. And a real good use of angles. If she's able to do that more, she'll gain a lot of success. High topspin, I mean, is almost Iga-esque, to be fair, that backhand, because Iga's so good at generating high topspin and finding angles. Raducanu is not generally someone to hit with a huge amount of topspin. She's more of a flat hitter. Hence, I talked about her taking the ball early and trying to rush Swiatek. Good to see her also having that in her repertoire. Those angles that I think are going to be also troublesome for Iga if she's able to hit those consistently anyway. Kick serve into the backhand. She wants a great return. Good defensive backhand from Raducanu. She's scrambling here, but she's done well to stay in the point so far. Needs to make it count. Backhand to backhand now. Backhand the line from Iga. Forehand into the net from Raducanu. It's these types of points where actually she's done pretty well to stay in it as long as she has. And then she kind of does enough for you to feel like, okay, she can potentially change the momentum in the rally. And she makes a mistake. So here's juice. It's a long, long game. Very similar to that first service game Raducanu's in the first set where it was a long game like this. She managed to hold. It was the only game that she did win in that first set. This is an important game, I would say, in the scheme of the match. If she goes a breakdown the second set and goes a set and breakdown overall, I think it's going to be an extremely tough challenge for her to overcome. Big backhand, and yeah, that swing volley is so difficult, but she makes it look so easy. Yeah, swing volleys are not easy, and she hits them clean, but also directionally very good with them as well. As Raducanu goes cross court with a forehand, it's not good enough. Swiatek's hang about in that corner, knowing the forehand's going to come there, and she crunches the forehand of the line beautifully. Big forehand from Iga. Serve is long from Raducanu. That's not what she wants. Break point number 3 for Iga Swiatek in this game. She's got a second serve to look at. I think she's going to break, unfortunately. Kicks her into the backhand of Iga. Forehand goes long from Raducanu. Too much on that forehand. It's the right idea. She needs to hit through the ball. She can't afford half measures, but just misses her spot. So one love, Swiatek. She is a set and a break up. This has been one-way traffic. So I'm finding it very difficult to see how Raducanu comes back from this because, in all honesty, she is struggling big time to get any sort of momentum, find any sort of inroads into the Iga Swiatek game right now. Could just be that at this current time, the level from both players is just it's just too big a gap. That's how it looks right now. Sam says hi everyone. Hi Fazan. Hey Sam. And actually, no, I really enjoyed speaking to Raducanu at Wimbledon. I actually spoke to her after she lost, and she was getting bombarded about questions about why she'd pulled out of the mixed doubles with Andy Murray, and I was the only one to say and save her from the same questions over and over again, and just said, what are the positives that you will take from the week or from the week and a half? And she, yeah, was very diplomatic and mature in her answer. It's good serve from Schwarzer, gets the short forehand, puts it away cross court 15 love. Sam says Emma will lose this 6-1 or 6-2 probably. Maybe. It's looking likely unless she gets a break early here again and manages to get it back on serve, or yeah, she's gonna have to find some sort of momentum, a string of games potentially, but it's looking unlikely. But you never know. Big double fault for Swiatek, 15-all. Right, 15-all. Swiatek into the backhand of Raducanu. Short return in the middle, but does enough to get into the rally. Forehand down the line from Swiatek. Backhand cross from Raducanu on the side. Great forehand cross course, massive. It's big enough. Swiatek can only go long with a defensive slice. 15-30. Raducanu ramping up on that forehand. She's going to have to do that. She's going to have to do that, I'm being honest. She's essentially going to have to max out when it comes to her baseline game, or red line, as we like to say. So into the backhand of Raducanu. Very good return. Backhand to backhand now. Backhand in the middle. Raducanu is hitting them all clean here. Forehand on the line from Raducanu is massive. Then goes backhand cross. Raducanu's. Oh my gosh. Raducanu on the front foot, but Swiatek defending so well. And then she goes backhand down the line. She's hit the baseline. Oh my word. He is just, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. She is just, I think she's just a level above right now. I think Raducanu, She needs to be going line with that backhand, though. I've noticed a few times when she should have gone line inside the baseline, she's gone cross court, which has been very predictable. And Swiatek's then read it. She stayed in that backhand corner and picked her off. So 30 all here, second serve. Raducanu is going to try and take this inside the baseline and attack it. Decent return on the backhand of the middle. Forehand on the line now from Raducanu. Big, great defensive work from Swiatek, sticking the rally. Backhand to backhand. Backhand goes long from Raducanu. She is swinging freely here, but just struggling to find those winning points and struggling to string together some points and, I mean, dare I say it, games. 40-30. Serve down the tee. Forehand is short from Raducanu down the middle. Backhand cross now. Backhand to backhand. Backhand looks very off balance there from Raducanu. I don't think I had much on it. And Swiatek makes sure that she pays for that. Very big forehand into out. So love to. Raducanu is yeah, struggling here. I kind of expect the scoreline on a clay court. On a hard court, I mean, I was maybe expecting a little bit more from Emma. I'm not going to say that I thought she'd even win a set, but I thought maybe we'd see one competitive set, 6-3, 6-4, something like that. But it's looking unlikely at the moment. We'll see. If she gets broken here, then I think you'll. You, well, the predictions might be right about 6-1 or 6-2 in the second set, to be fair. Okay, serve is. Oh my word, double fault. Both players seeing more double faults in the last few games. Allow 15, not a good start though for Emma. Right, allow 15. Served on the tee is a fault. Kicks out into the backhand of Swiatek. It's a return winner. Wow. She barely. I mean, I don't think the ball had even touched the ground yet, and she was saying yes, that she was so confident after that strike that was going to be a winner. Great backhand return winner down the line. So into the forehand of Igor, forehand here. Forehands loop long from Igor Swiatek. She'll take damage. She'll take that. She'll take all the 3 points she can get. It's not many from Swiatek. So she'll take them. Pushing 30. So it widens the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand goes long from our right. Okay, she gets broken here. We could potentially be wrapped up under like an hour and 10 minutes. So two break point opportunities here for a double break for Iga Swiatek. So one is the forehand of Swiatek. Backhand of the middle is good. Backhand of the line from Emma is very fortunate. She clips the net cord and dribbles over, and even someone as quick as Iga Swiatek can't get to it. So it's 30-40. 30-40 here. Still got a break point opportunity though, Iga. So into the forehand of Swiatek, backhand goes long. I mean, there's too many mistakes. The forehand from Swiatek was well struck, but I didn't look like Raducanu was rushed. So then tries to go big with a backhand. She misses it. Might be to do with the fact that she's back on tour. Okay. We're back in 1 second. Just going to pop to the bathroom. Okay, Swiatek serving here, 3-love up, looking to consolidate the double break. So, yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. I mean, it's been a pretty flawless performance from Swiatek, but I don't feel like she's playing her best either. She's scary for the rest of the field, but she's looking very much up for it here in Melbourne. What a forehand from Raducanu into out, very flat. Oh no. Oh no. Did so well with that into out forehand. Flat angle found, and then the defensive lob from Swiatek on the backhand. Emma lets it bounce. She goes for the in forehand, drags it wide. Bad miss. Should have been love 15, instead it's 15-love. Swiatek struggling with the sun. Wow, serve out wide is an ace from Swiatek. She's changed her serve again, by the way. She's remodeled it yet again. When I say remodeled, I think she remodeled it last year and then she tweaked it in the off season for this season. Poor Emma had to run against Iga today. She was playing well in the last 2 rounds, but Iga's a different level. Yeah, that's pretty much what my thinking is. I also think the matchup isn't good on paper stylistically. Great return from Raducanu cross court, but Iga gets it back to neutral with some great defensive work. Backhand down the line from Emma. Forehand cross from Iga. Forehand cross from Emma. Forehand the line from Iga is just too good. 40-love. And this is the issue. Like Raducanu against Swiatek is a little bit underpowered. And then not only is she underpowered, but she doesn't have the weight of shot really to push Swiatek back. And then the depth isn't elite either. So it really becomes a question of, do you have enough weapons to hurt Iga? And the answer is probably no. So out wide is long. Second serve. 3 game points to go 4-love up. Double fault for Swiatek. She's loving a double fault so far in this second set anyway. Still 2 game points for Iga. Serve down the tee from Eager. Decent backhand from Raducanu. But you know what's even better? A backhand plus one from Swiatek. Unbelievable backhand on the line. It's another winner. It's another game under the belt of Swiatek. 10 games won to just the one for Raducanu so far. Now, if Raducanu doesn't want to get bageled, she's going to have to hold this service game. If Raducanu doesn't hold the service game, I think she'll get bageled. Serve into the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand goes long on return. 15 love. Raducanu just needs to hold. She just needs one hold, and it has to be now. She needs to hold now and then see what she can do and build on that. Helena says, big hugs for Emma, but the winner for this match will be Iga. Yeah, hard to disagree. Good stuff out wide from Raducanu. Where have these first serves been? Rushes Swiatek on the backhand side, and she finds the net with the backhand. 30 love. Let's see what's going on in the other matches. Yeah, Navarro took the first at 6-4. I'm not surprised. Mikkelsen got the break back. 5-6 on serve, 40-30. Mikkelsen looks like a tiebreak potentially. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand the line from Iga's big. Forehand on the line from Raducanu. Backhand cross from Iga. Backhand cross from Raducanu. Backhand on the line from Iga's too good. That backhand line is absolutely deadly. So, right. Yeah, so Jabeur lost the first set 6-4, but second set she's 4-2 up. And it's 30-15 Navarro, so she's a break up. Eva Lise has just started versus Jacqueline Christian, and she's 40-15 up, but literally just started. Served on the team to the forehand of Swiatek, backhand to backhand now. Backhand on the line is the forehand of Emma. Oh, great defensive lob from Iga. Backhand line. Forehand slice from Raducanu is not good enough. And the forehand is ripped cross court from Swiatek for a clean winner. That's you, just 1 hour played. I told you it could be over in 1 hour and 10 minutes. And I'm telling you now, if she breaks down, that's happening. Serve is long from Raducanu's second serve. Coming up, it's been like Swiatek's favourite dish. She is creeping in here. Kick serve. It's the forehand of Swiatek water return. Great +1 shot on the backhand from Raducanu. Oh no! On those dry volleys that she's been hitting and making all match, she misses one in one of the most crucial points. Almost crazy. So the tee from Raducanu, backhand to backhand here. Raducanu goes forehand into in. Forehand from Iga goes wide, so we are at juice, and she's fighting here again, Emma. Let's see, can she get through it? Though is the big question. Interesting. A lot of people calling out Emma's name. I'm assuming they want her to win, but also some people will just want to know when the next match is going to happen on the court. As Raducanu goes backhand line, she gives Swiatek a taste of her own medicine with her backhand. Uh, Advantage Radicano here. Served on the teeth, forehand slice, short in between. Backhand to backhand here. Slice from Radicano. Backhand cross. Great angle found for Swiatek. I mean, it's just the high topspin means she can find these angles that a lot of other players can't. Okay, juice. Backhand on the line from. So advantage Swiatek again. 23 winners for Swiatek, 9 for Radicano. Fault. Guys, it's nearly 2 o'clock. If you haven't already, do hit that like button, do subscribe if you're new. Appreciate all of you. Double fault from Radicanu. Game Swiatek. Unfortunately, it looks like I won't say she's rolling over, but she's not looking great at the moment. Is Radicanu. I think Swiatek is going to wrap up this match in the next game now. I wouldn't be surprised. So, Swiatek's going to serve for the match. It's looking pretty, yeah, sad state of affairs to a Radicanu fan, but not really much you can do, to be honest. Swiatek's played very solid, and unfortunately for Radicanu, she just hasn't played very solid, in all honesty. So, 5 love Swiatek. Serving to the backhand of Radicanu. Backhand to backhand here. Forehand on the line from Radicanu. Great depth, steps in. Backhand cross from Radicanu. Great depth again. Which is playing freely. I guess you can. Excuse me. So, sorry, excuse me, down the tee. And forehand from Radicanu to the backhand of Swiatek. The backhand swerves wide, love 30. So Radicanu might be able to get a break back here. Couple of uncharacteristic errors from Swiatek and some big hitting from Radicanu. I think it's just thrown Iga off her game a little bit. So into the Backhand. Oh, on the stretch goes. I mean, massive hitting from Swiatek. Sorry, she's struggling. I think with the sun in her eyes. Is Swiatek. I don't blame her. Kick serve into the backhand of Radicanu. It's a bigger serve by Swiatek, and it throws Radicanu off. She ends up missing the backhand return. Serve into the body. Backhand from Radicanu wasn't good enough. Forehand on the line from Swiatek, 40-30. Oh, good serve out wide from Swiatek. Backhand long from Radicanu. I mean, absolute demolition job from Swiatek. Radicanu, I think, should be very, very disappointed. I know she said she was coming to a 3 no question, but yeah, I'm not sure. Could it really have been any closer? I think it could have been, but I don't think she would have taken it herself. Not with Liga playing this way. I was bang on. I said it could be an hour and 10 minutes. And bang on hour and 10 minutes and done. Radicani walks off. I imagine she'll be very, very disappointed. And I think it's going to be a big wake up call about where she is with her level as well. She is going to be a trouble. She's going to be trouble for most players on tour. But I think the issue is that it's just not really the same. And in fact, Ons Jabber's playing Navarro. Do you guys want? Should we do a bit of Ons Jabber and Navarro? Do you guys want to do a bit of commentary? Ons Jabber has just taken the second set. Thanks, guys. Goodbye. Right, you get tough luck, Emma. Thanks for starting the stream. Have a good night. Thank you. Do you guys let me know in the chat if you guys want to see or hear. If you guys want me to do Jabber Navarro for a bit, I can put the score up. We can do a bit of that. It's the third set coming up now. So let me know ASAP. I'm going to watch it either way, at least a little bit of it. So Jabber is one of my favorite play on the WTA tour. So that wide or Jabber. How can you not like on the Jabber? Everyone on tour, all the women, whenever she plays anyone, big hug. They love her, no matter any. Or Snell says, covering Monfils Fritz. No, but we are covering Runa Ketmanovic. We're covering Runa and Ketmanovic later on. So, yeah, that stream will be set up. I'll probably set that up actually before I go to sleep. So, yeah, we will be covering that one. But yeah, Jabber Navarro at the moment. I'm just watching that. Yeah, if no one's interested in me covering it, that's fine. Okay, guys. Well, see you soon then. See you later on for Runa Kevanovic.